Hey guys, we are going to take a look at Rainbowed LR STR Gogeta, who transforms into Blue Gogeta. Now, we have a lot to talk about with this guy because this guy is doing a lot. So, first of all, he's a leader for one of the best teams in the game, Final Trump Card. It is only a 150% lead team, but the team itself, the roster is just insane. So, that in combination with Fusions is good. I do think Potara is slightly better, but Fusions, I mean, to add that on top of the already good Final Trump Card category is a pretty good leader skill. One of the better ones in the game, for sure. His super attacks are good, and they're interesting in base form because they both infinitely raise his attack. So basically you have up to 6 chances to raise your attack. So he gets obviously the first super attack. He would get a additional attack, which has we can go take a look at it, which has a medium chance of becoming a super attack, which basically means I think it's 30%. It's either 25 or 30% chance to become a super attack, and then obviously the potential system after that. And I did go ahead and give him 15 additional. Unfortunately, I haven't been lucky with skill orbs, so I haven't been able to give him any additional. I do have the 3 silver additional that I got from the Pilaf's Trove pack, but I'm really apprehensive in giving him gold or silver equipment just because we know that better versions are coming, and this is a character where I definitely want to save those slots for the better equips, the level 5 equips. If I can get lucky and get one of those for this guy, level 5 additional silver, level 5 additional gold, I mean, this guy's going to have 25 additional, so things are going to get pretty insane. So yeah, he has 6 chances because the maximum amount of turns that he can have in base form before he transforms is 2. So yeah, up to 6 chances to infinitely raise his attack. And what's interesting about that is those infinite stacks are then going to go directly into the the active skill multiplier once he's transformed. Same exact way the STR Blue Kaioken Goku's greatly stacking attack on super attack effect directly goes into the multiplier of his active skill, the Spirit Bomb. This guy works exactly the same way, which is why it does so much damage. So just taking a look at his passive here. So he gets attack and defense plus 70%, key plus 3, and launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack, which we just talked about. High chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, as the 3rd attacker in a turn, and then he transforms when conditions are met. So what I really like about this guy, and I like the way that they designed him, I think he's not, quote-unquote, a caveman unit. He's actually very versatile in the way that he's built in base form. So you can decide to put him in the 3rd slot, which I think is actually a smart way to use him in events like Super Battle Road, so that he has a better chance to help you survive those turns where, like, 50 attacks are coming at you in the 3rd slot and you don't want to maybe put your support unit there. So he can help out in that regard. So a 50% chance to dodge, and his defense in the base form at Rainbow level is actually not going to be that bad. Like, probably going to be like 80k-ish, which is not bad. But it's not like, you can't throw him turn 1 up against like 50 attacks in slot 1 and he's going to be good. So that's why I think relegating him to the 3rd slot and through Battle Road during base form might actually be the better way to go. And then once he transforms, you just leave him on rotation. And we can try that out later because we're going to take this guy to through Battle Road, but that's his passive once he's in his base form. Here are his links. Now his links are okay. If you guys couldn't tell, that's sarcasm. Prepare for battle, over in a flash, fierce battle, and then fuse fighter are just all insanely good links. Now we do know that JP is going to get a link skill update soon, this month. So it'll be interesting to see what they do in terms of, like, say, in Warrior Race. I feel like might be able to get an update. Maybe Kamehameha gets an update as well, so we'll see. And he is on 6 category teams. He's on Final Trump Card, Realm of Gods, Kamehameha, Fusion, Movie Heroes, and Transformation Boost. So I went ahead and made those teams. We'll take a look at them in a second. I did go ahead and basically combine Final Trump Card and Fusion because that's what this guy's leader skill is. So we'll take a look at that in a minute. I want to go over his post-transformation details, and then we can go ahead and take a look at the teams that I have built. So once he's transformed, his super attacks raise attack and defense on 12 key and causes colossal damage to the enemy, and then his Meteor Explosion raises defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. So on both 12 and 18 key, he is raising his defense, which means he's going to take significantly less damage after super attacking, which is very, very good. It's very noticeable, actually, and because he's an LR, just not even greatly raising, just a normal raise of defense is actually going to have a massive effect on how much damage he's able to sustain once he's super attacked. So, moving on to the passive, we have Astounding Power, like the guy that says that in the Broly movie. So attack and defense plus 77%, and then he gets ki plus 5 and launches an additional attack plus an additional attack and defense plus 7% up to 77% with each attack performed, and attacks effective against all types, and then all of that is conditional upon him being within the first or second slot in the rotation. So keep in mind that he's only building up that attack and defense, getting the ki plus 5, and being effective against all types while in the first and second slot. If he's in the third slot, as it says here, he does get a guaranteed second super attack, and he keeps that high chance of evading enemies' attack. So even when he's transformed, you can put him in the third slot, and he's going to get assuming that you're super attacking, which you have to be, because he gets... his links are just insane, right? Pretty much, there's very minimal amounts of chances that you have to actually not super attack with this guy, because keep in mind, he doesn't get the extra key in slot 3, but... So you're basically guaranteed 2 raises of his defense, plus you get that 50% chance to dodge in the third slot. So even transformed, he's like an incredible defensive unit in the third slot. So that's him. Then the active skill, I mentioned earlier that the infinite stack on attack from base form does carry over and actually go into the multiplier directly for this active skill, which makes it insanely powerful. Plus, the active skill greatly raises attack temporarily as well when you use it, so just everything stacking on top of each other is going to make this hit extremely hard. And I think this is an active skill that, honestly, you're going to have a hard time seeing this in events like Super Battle Road, but any of those longer events, you're going to see this basically every single time. It's not that hard to activate in those events like Infinite Dragon Ball History, the Legendary Goku event. And then finally, he gains Super Saiyan and Warrior Gods, which are really, really good links, obviously. Attack plus 10%, and then Warrior Gods gains attack plus 10% as well. So the only link that really is not the best here is Kamehameha. Everything else besides that is like insanely good. Obviously, Legendary Power has to have that because he's an LR, but again, we will see if the JP link skill update does touch those links like Legendary Power and Kamehameha. So that is basically everything that he's doing. Let's go ahead and take a look at the teams that I have built here. So first team, I think, yeah, this is the first team. So this is basically the final trump card / fusion team. I am going to try and use more of a variety of units on these teams. I don't want to keep using the same units on every single team together because it just won't be as fun, right? I want to use as many units as possible. So that's why I have AGL Kaioken Blue Goku. That's why I have Tech Vegeta Blue, not Physical Vegeta Blue in here. And then I have Topo on here as well. And then obviously the Spear Bomb Absorb Goku is just there. It's just, he's good on every single team, so why not just throw him on there? This is the Realm of God / Explosion of Anger team, and this one is going to be Gogeta linked up alongside the Blue Kaioken Goku because they both share over Flash, Super Saiyan, all that stuff when he's transformed, Warrior Gods. Very, very good partnership there. Only thing is that they're both STR, so if you're fighting an AGL unit, it might be a little bit tough, but I think we'll be okay. And then really, really, really top tier support units in Whis, who's going to be good, obviously alongside Beerus, so that's going to be their own rotation. Then we have Supreme Kai of Time and the West Supreme Kai. Next, we have the Kamehameha team, and I actually am going to Rainbow this guy before the showcase starts. I have to remember to do that. But yeah, I wanted to throw on Namek Goku. I haven't used him in a while. We have Goten for the orb changing to help out, and then we're going to obviously link up the Gogeta alongside the Vegito Blue, the physical one. So we have physical Vegito Blue on this team, and then over on the Final Trump card team, we do have the Tech Vegito Blue, so I wanted to, differentiate those teams a little bit more by doing that. So we'll see how good this team performs. And then next we have the Transformation Boost team. Now my cooler only has 0 dupes. So I don't typically use units that have less than 2 dupes, but this is going to be a special case because cooler on this team doesn't even need to be doing anything special. He just needs to be floating and supporting the team. So that's his role on this team. And then we have the Super Saiyan 2 Ninja Goku. I think I have like 1 dupe in him. Let me just make sure. Yeah, 1 dupe in him. Didn't really go too hard on his banner. And that guy's going to be linked up alongside the Bardock. I'm going to make that a rotation, and then I'm going to have Blue Gogeta, well, the STR Gogeta linked up alongside the AGL Gogeta, so that's going to be a rotation over there. And then finally we have the Fusion team / Movie Heroes team, and we're going to have the same rotation on this team with the AGL and STR Gogetas together, the LR STR Gogeta. And then, the other rotation will either be the physical Gogeta alongside either the STR Super Gogeta or the other friend AGL Gogeta. So these are the teams we have built. I'm going to take this one of these teams through Super Battle Road, then we'll do Legendary Goku event, or we'll do a Dokkan event. We'll do pretty much every single type of event in the game. We will take this team through, all these teams through it. We're going to show these teams at least once each. So without further ado, let's jump into Super Battle Road and kick things off. Alright, so we are going to take on the Transformation Boost stage of Super Battle Road here, and I had to make one change to the team, which was removing Turles for Kid Buu. And the reason I'd have to do that is because Turles is part of the Terrifying Conquerors portion of Cooler's leader skill, so he actually can't enter this stage because he's not on the Transformation Boost category. And if you guys watched my 55% showcase video for Gogeta, you would know that throughout that entire Super Battle Road run I did in that video, I relegated him to the 3rd slot in base form. So what I think I'm going to try and do here is I'm going to try and leave him on rotation even in base form, which I don't think is the optimal way to use him. The optimal way to use him here is definitely going to be to put him in that 3rd slot, but I just want to see how well he does. So we'll go ahead and jump in and see how rotations look. I do want both Gogetas together, so we didn't get that. What's funny is I'm actually going to have to put him on the 3rd slot here because I want to rotate him off to the next rotation so that we can have him alongside the Gogeta there. So we'll keep things this way. Let's just see for a second. Yeah, I think this is actually fine. We'll have Goku. The orbs are pretty good too. We can just get these 4 for Goku. That's good. Bardock, I definitely want to make sure I'm super attacking with Bardock every single time because he does permanently stack his defense. We can just get these 3, which is fine, and then we'll get the AGLs with Gogeta, I guess. We'll target... I guess we'll target Piccolo. I feel like we want to take down Piccolo as fast as possible just because we have 2 AGL units on our team, and the Piccolo obviously being tech, it's going to leave us exposed to him on both rotations. So I want to make sure I take him down now. So we'll get these, and again, Gogeta, we have no items active here, by the way. So Gogeta can get up to 3 attacks in base form. So we will see how lucky we get. Okay, Piccolo's super attacking, which is going to do nothing because this guy's really good defensively. Oh, we got the dodge, so it literally is going to be doing nothing. Okay. Some pretty good damage on Krillin. And the additional. This guy usually doesn't like the additional for me, but it looks like we're starting off things pretty well here. So we're going to take out Krillin. Not take him out, but do a lot of damage to Krillin. Wow, maybe we should have focused on Krillin here. So Gogeta is going to get the Ultra Super Attack. 2.26 for turn 1, no support is pretty good. With a 50% chance to dodge. I mean, that's pretty insane, actually. Gets the additional, and gets the additional normal, damn. So just with those all those attacks added together, he was over 3 million attacks that, and he has a 50% chance to dodge. Pretty impressive by Gogeta. He dodged everything. Okay. Alright, so he's dead. We're at 101,000 defense before even doing a single attack with this guy. Let's go ahead and get all these strength key spheres. He's not going to survive Gogeta. There's pretty much a 0% chance he does. We will just do... Can we even super attack with Cooler? I mean, it's definitely not going to get the Cooler, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get this one same type orb so we can start building up that Dokkan attack, and we should be okay here. What does he take? He takes 42k, so not terrible. 3.4 was that? And then he gets the additional normal. So remember, he's building up attacks, building up defense. He's stacking defense on his super attack here for 1 turn, and goodbye, Tien. See you later. Alright, just barely survived that last turn. So obviously going to have to use, we'll use an Android 8. We do have an Icarus active here as well, so using a decent amount of items here, getting pretty unlucky with the super attacks. Last turn we had Super Saiyan 2 Goku get supered by 17, even though he's only attacking 1 time, so a little bit unfortunate, but we will focus down... Well, that's a lot of attacks at the end. Let me think about this, because honestly, this is easily the better choice, right? You want to put Gogeta here. He's going to be able to handle those attacks a lot better than Kid Buu would be able to. But just for the sake of the video, we'll do this. We will focus down 17 with him, and I'm going to continue focusing down 17 with all of our units here. So we'll get these. We do have 2 items active, an Icarus and an Android 8, so we should be okay. Even if we get double super at the end, I think we won't die. So let's also get these with Kid Buu, try and heal up a little bit, get the same type orbs, build the Dokkan meter. And Gogeta's up to 2.96. So this is with Kid Buu's not his full passive active. So with this full passive active, he would easily be over 3 million attack stat. Additional normal, unfortunately not a super attack, and another normal attack. Okay, that's still a lot of damage he did there. We could have taken him out this turn, honestly, but it's okay. Let's see. I mean, this guy gets a double super attack. It'll be close, right? If Kid Buu gets a crit, he could be taken out here, honestly. Maybe not. It's gonna be close. 1 million attack stat? Probably not. Oh, wait. We're getting so lucky in this turn. Oh, he's dead. What? He survived? Are you kidding me? It's got to be like 1 health. Okay, well, I think we're alive. Don't super. Oh my god, are we dead? If we are, we'll come back. Okay. Alright, so we're back. We are in a similar spot here. So they didn't super attack last turn, which means they can super attack us in the first slot twice. We've used quite a bit of items up until this point. I think the smarter decision obviously is to put this guy here because he has the chance to dodge. And we can take out 18 as well. And if we take out 18 and we're alive after that first slot, I think we're pretty much set to be fine because we have 2 STR units later. Do I want to use an item? I feel like I kind of can't. I feel like I need that Whis for the next fight. So I'm going to go ahead and not use an item here, but we will see what happens. Go ahead and do this, and let's see what happens. We could get screwed. Okay. No dodge. We need to dodge this next melee attack, otherwise we're dead. Okay, actually we're not dead, but actually I think we're okay, right? Unless Cooler dies to it. Because Gogeta's going to take nothing. Oh, he's dead. Gogeta can just kill him. Right? Get another additional, another additional, another additional. That's enough. He's dead. Whew, that's close. Okay, let's move on. Alright, so we have both an Android 8 and a Whis active here, so we should be okay defensively, and we're about to get a Dokkan attack. I'm going to give the Dokkan attack to STR Gogeta, even though it probably would be better to give it to AGL, but just for the sake of this video, I'm going to give it to STR, because remember, STR in base form was not super effective against all types, so... Defense is looking pretty good. I think we'd be better to put this guy here, but it's fine, whatever, we'll just do this. We do also have a Whis active, so with that defense, we should be okay. We'll get these, and we'll push the Dokkan attack out, so... I don't think we have anything to worry about here. Even if he supers in the last slot, we should be okay. Taking nothing from this. And I would like to see at least 2 super attacks with Gogeta here if possible, but he's at, what is it, 2.8 million attack stat? So, pretty good. A crit would be very helpful, an additional super attack would be very helpful. Just gotta hope and pray, I guess. Let's see what we get. Alright. No crit. Additional normal, and that's it, huh? That's it? That's all you're gonna give me? Damn it. Not cooperating today. And a super attack there. Okay. That was not a very lucky turn. And we still have a Princess Snake in case we need it, but we're going to heal up from that Dokkan attack next turn, so I don't think we need to use that just yet. Both of our items are going to wear off, though. We'll see. You're whittling him down, get an additional super attack, okay. Things are looking okay. And then Gogeta will transform next turn, and I think at that point we can probably just take him out. Hopefully Kid Buu doesn't take too much damage here. Maybe like 20k? Yeah, about 20k. Alright, this should be the last turn. Cooler can actually transform, which is interesting. He just supered, so I think he's not going to super in the first slot. We can get these. Gogeta, we can give you these, and I don't even think we need to use an item. We do have a Princess Snake left. We've used everything else. I think he'll probably be taken out here. I don't really think we have anything to worry about, just in case we'll get these. But, so, in total, this run was a little bit rough, but I think ultimately the better strategy is just to basically leave this guy as the third slot, even in base form, even at the rainbow level. And then once he's transformed, then you can leave him on rotation. So you're really not going to have set rotations on this team when you're running the Blue Fusions as a Battle Road. More so, it's just going to be basically like, all right, I want to put this guy in the best position to where my team is going to not die this turn. And then once they transform, you're like, okay, I'm leaving him on because now he just decimates everything. So that's the Super Battle Road stage. So let's go ahead next. We're going to take on a Dokkan event quickly with this guy. Maybe the Vegito one, just because it's Gogeta versus Vegito. And we'll talk about what we got going on over there in a second. Alright, I think we'll take the Movie Hero / Fusions team into the LR Tech Vegito Dokkan event. So let's go ahead and jump in. This is going to be very easy. Obviously, it's a Dokkan event. Let's see, where's Gogeta? He's in the second rotation. So he's going to transform turn 6. Turn 4 he's going to transform. So he's going to transform for sure. If he was in the first rotation, there's a chance that if we one-shot every stage, he actually might not even transform. We can beat it before he transforms. But I think we should be good here. Do this, and we'll do this. He's not surviving. He might not even survive the first attack. I don't know. Maybe I'm just underestimating these Dokkan events, because I think the last phase of this Dokkan event actually has a decent amount of health. But it's like, I don't know. If that was a super attack, he would have been dead, I think. Alright, so we'll take care of him here and we'll move on to the next turn. Now, what we want to see from Gogeta is at least 2 super attacks. 3 is ideal, but I don't think I've ever seen 3 from him. We got a pretty good rotation setup here. He's going to be over 3 million attack stat easily here. Let's see what he gets to. It is 3.11, pretty good. And then he gets an additional normal at least. So let's keep track of what he's doing here. So 3.11. Oh. Plus 6.2. Or 627. So that was about a 3.7 million attack stat. Plus he could have had the chance to do another attack there as well. So pretty good in base form. And remember, he is infinitely stacking his attack whenever he super attacks in base form. So I'll give STR Gogeta some shine here. Give you these, and there's pretty much 0% chance that he lives this turn. So we'll have Gogeta transform next turn, and we'll take him out. Maybe? Probably not. We don't have a support rotation next turn, do we? We have Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. So it's just for defense. Yeah, we're not gonna I don't think we're gonna be able to kill him in 1 turn next turn. Oh, he's definitely dead here though. I think if we had the movie support Gohan coming up next turn instead of the second turn, we would have killed him probably in 1 turn. Alright, getting super, this is fine. No dodge, right? Yeah, no dodge. Sure. Doesn't really even do any damage to us. So you're going to be taken out with this attack. We're going to transform with Blue Gogeta, and we'll see if we can beat him in 1 turn. Okay. So, we got pretty good orb placements. That's nice. 101,000. Do this. Gogeta, we can just give you these. And then Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, we'll just give you these. So they can perform an 18-key super attack, and then they raise attack for 2 turns, which is cool. So if we don't kill him this turn, definitely 100% we're killing him next turn. If this Strength Gogeta does get an additional super attack, there's actually a pretty good chance I think we can kill him here. So he's at 2.9. And he's at 612. Okay, unlucky. I don't know, I gave him 15 additional, he just never additionals after the second normal. Interesting. Alright, so we'll definitely take him out next turn. That was a very unlucky turn there with additionals, but that's fine. So, I mean, that's pretty much the gist of how these guys work in Dokkan events here. Not really the best, honestly, in Dokkan events, just because it does take them until turn 4 to transform, which is not the longest. Obviously, there's way longer transformations in this game, but in terms of like taking on Dokkan events, Super Battle Road, stuff like shorter events like that, they're not really going to be anywhere close to their maximum potential. So they're just not built that way. So we'll go ahead and use Blue Gogeta to take out Blue Vegito. Blue Gogeta definitely, by the way, he definitely can kill him here. So we'll see if he does. There's a dodge. Another dodge. And he's at 2.58. That's really good. This guy is still really good. I mean, look how much he's doing. These are going to be guaranteed crits. He can get additional attack. He has 20 additional. Okay, he didn't decide to do it, but yeah, we're getting really unlucky with additionals here, but that's going to be a dead Vegito here. We'll move on to Infinite Dragon Ball History next. Alright, so here we are in the Super Warrior stage of Infinite Dragon Ball History, and we are going to be running the Kamehameha category team led by Gohan. And the rotations that I want to set up here, which is actually, they're actually working out pretty well already. I want to have Gogeta and Vegito next to each other, and we obviously do have Vegito in the 7th slot, so he's going to be rotating onto this rotation in 2 turns from now. And I want to have the Namek Goku linked up with Gohan on the other rotation. So we're going to go ahead and just get these, because we're going to try and super attack with as many times with Gogeta as possible before he transforms. We want to get that infinite stack going as soon as possible. Gohan obviously does also infinite stack his defense, though. And then this Goku just wants to get hit a bunch of times before he super attacks. So we'll see how well we do with this. I would like at least 2 supers here. I've been getting pretty unlucky throughout the course of this video with additionals, so would like to get a lucky break here? No? No? Of course not. Of course not. Alright, so second turn of Gogeta in base form, so this is going to be the last chance we have to stack his attack. As you can see, he links up way better with Vegito than he did in the last time we had him on rotation, so we can get this. And again, I would like to see 2 super attacks, please. Just at least 2. I'm not asking for a lot, I don't think, with that. We'll give you this, and then Gohan, we'll just give you this, and Tien should be dead by the end of this turn. He is at 2.48, no support. That's pretty good in base form. Alright, Gogeta. Show me that super attack. There we go. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Can we get a third? We do get a third. Wow, okay. So that's the first time I've ever seen him do 3 super attacks in 1 turn. So, I mean, that combined attack stat was probably like close to 6 million or something. So we super attacked 4 times in base form, which is going to add a lot of damage to his active skill later on, which is nice. Alright, so Tien is taken care of. We'll come back, we'll have him transform, we'll have him start building up his attack and defense, because, by the way, like I said earlier, he needs to attack 11 times, so it's going to take a little bit. Okay, so now we can finally start building up his attack and defense here. I know he has type disadvantage, but I'm going to leave him in the first slot anyway. Defense isn't the highest, but that's okay. I have faith, Gogeta. You're not going to die. You're not going to die against Super Vegeta. There's no way. Alright, so we'll do this, and we'll do this, and Gogeta, honestly, he has a chance to just kill him, I think. Okay, starting at 3.9 million. So, again, we need to attack him 11 times to fully build everything up. So that's attack number 1. Here's attack number 2. Okay, yeah, he can't kill him, actually. So we only got 2 attacks there. So we need 9 more, and we're good to go. And we can start seeing what his full power looks like. Oh, we're going to kill him here for sure. Yeah. Alright, so unfortunately the boss is pretty low health, so we're only going to be able to probably get like 1 attack in here. There's the active skill, so we're going to save that. I'm only going to get this orb. I don't want an ATK super attack because I want him to attack twice if possible, but I don't think, like, he's definitely going to kill him with this normal super attack. There's no way he lives. Oh man, it's going to be tough to stack him all the way up. So this is going to be our 3rd attack here. Yeah, there's no way he survives this 1 attack, right? 2.9, yeah, there's no way. I don't think there's a way. So attack number 3. Yeah, goodbye. Okay, so luckily, Goku dodged LR Gohan's attack last turn, so he didn't take all that damage. I'm going to put him in the first slot. What's his defense looking like? 105k? He's only attacked 3 times. It's not bad. We'll get these. Vegito, whatever. So this is going to be attack number 4 for Gogeta. Okay, taking double digits, pretty good. Okay, good. That's attack number 4. Attack number 5. Can we get 6? Can we get 6? We can. Number 6. Okay, so we've attacked 6 times. 91k is not bad. I'll take that. Okay, so we're at number 6. We need to attack 5 more times. So hopefully we can not kill him here. And we don't. There's no way we kill him here. There's just no way. Yeah, go on left to super twice and connect both times. Okay, unfortunately he connected there. Please, don't kill him. No. Okay. We'll just take him out here quick. Let's go. Actually, we're going to get a Dokkan attack. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Get this. Get this. We'll get these. Not even going to click the Dokkan attack. I'm just going to let it happen. So we'll come back, and he needs 5 more attacks. So minimum 2 turns to take 5 attacks, and it'll be fully built up. We also will have a support unit on rotation next turn in the AGL EZA Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Goku. So we'll see what he gets up to here. $122k is pretty good because remember, this guy does not give defense to Gogeta. He only gives defense to Super Saiyan 2 category allies. So here we go with this. This is going to be a max key super attack. Vegeta will give you this, and then Goku, we won't even give you a super attack. We'll just give you this because I don't want you to accidentally kill him if Gogeta ends up going off like super hard right now. So attack number 7 incoming right here. Okay. And we're just going to do prior to super attacking. Alright, that's a lot of damage. 5.6. Attack number 7. Attack number 8. Can we get number 9? We can get number 9. Okay, so we have 9. So next turn we are guaranteed to fully build him up to the max, which is nice. Alright, Vegeta, what do you got? Not really doing much here. That's fine. I'll take that. And then we get the additional normal. That's fine. And we'll be right back. We'll get Gogeta fully built up in the next turn he's on rotation. Alright, so Gogeta will get fully built up this turn. The only problem is we have no support unit on rotation, so this is going to be a look at what he can do fully built up. Well, not technically fully built up because it's going to take 2 attacks first, but pretty much fully built up. He's at 9 attacks right now, so let's see what he can do. I mean, his defense is looking pretty good. Again, no support. 141k is pretty good. Plus, he's going to be able to stack the attack on super attack for 1 turn. So, yeah, looking pretty decent. We'll see how much he should take no damage from normals. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. And he's at a 5.4 million no support. Okay, that's pretty good. Additional for 1.6, and now he is fully built up. So we're going to see if we can get the active skill next turn, unless we literally Vegeta Blue just goes off and kills him here. Okay, he's not going to. So we'll be right back, try and get the active skill going, and take him out. Okay, so going to be able to get our active skill here, and the fact that he was able to pretty much get, what is it, 4 super attacks in base form, and he was able to stack his attack up a lot, I think we should be able to just kill him here with the super effective active skill, because we got those stacks off earlier. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Again, this is super effective against all types, so I suspect this will kill him, but if not, we can just have him kill him in the first slot after this, so let's go. Okay, and there you go. It was a crit, but we didn't really need the crit. 6.87 million critical hit active skill. Very balanced. But yeah, that was Gogeta on the Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. Let's go ahead and take him into the Legendary Goku event. We'll skip forward a little bit. I want to get him built up a little bit. Maybe we'll skip to like Blue Goku or something, or God Goku, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so we're going to take the final trump card team into the Legendary Goku event, and what's interesting is we have a friend Gogeta as well who's also rainbowed, but he has a level 5 attack and a level 3 gold additional, which must be nice to get pretty good equips, because guess what? I've gotten one usable equip in the entire time I've been running the event, and it's been this one. Level 5 attack for this guy, so you know what? I'll take it. We can use it as a friend, whatever. Let's jump in, we'll skip a little bit ahead, see what this guy can do. So here we are against Blue Goku, and at this moment, the friend has attacked 4 times, and mine has attacked 8 times. So, keep that in mind as we go through here. I'm not going to keep track anymore, just letting you guys know. You can keep track if you want. That's why I'm letting you know what they've done so far. So, Vegeta Blue hasn't really stacked that much yet. This guy's 136k. Remember, this is the one with the skill orbs equipped as well. I'm actually going to put him in the front. Give him this. Give you these greens, and then 17 you can just get this, that's fine. Since we have a Vegeta Blue on every single rotation as well, we don't, of course, great, we don't have to cut constantly, because we'll just go through this event normally from now on. We can show all the gameplay here. So Vegeta Blue, what are you going to do here? 1.5, okay, I haven't used this guy in a long time actually. Does link up quite well with the Gogeta though, so that's nice. 1.7. 5.1. Okay, he's building up. Okay, we got 4.2 from this Gogeta. No support. I mean, we have defensive support. That's it. So that should be attack number 5 and then 6. Oh, nice. So 3.3 million additional normal super attack. Okay. Almost one turn to Goku. If Vegeta Blue got like one more super attack, he would be at like one health bar left. That's insane. Oh, he's taking a lot of damage. Okay. I think Gogeta should actually be able to take him out here. Most likely. Unless we get super right away again. Okay, cool. He should be able to beat him here. 4.4. Maybe not, actually. Another additional? Oh, nice. Alright, so Gogeta... Both Gogetas are going off, right? Both of them. By the way, I think this is the 11th attack for this guy, so this guy should not be fully built up. I don't remember how many attacks this one did. But we're now moving on to the main portions of this stage. I'm actually going to probably go ahead and use an item here. 141k defense is not bad. Not even fully built up on this guy. We'll go ahead and use a Whis. And that's probably not enough in case we get supered in like the last slot. We'll use an Android 8 just to be safe. I don't want to die here. We'll get these. That should be an 18 key. We'll get this, and then I don't care if Topo supers, so we'll just give him this. Alright. Of course, the first attack is a super attack. Whatever, I'm glad we use those items. Alright, so he's at 5.68, so we're still building up. .7 normal, not bad at all. And then an additional for 4.5. Oh my god. I think he might be fully built up at this point. I don't know. Alright, Vegito. 2.75. That's pretty good. Yeah, Topo helping up this rotation an awful lot here. He's still not finished building up either, this guy. Okay, that was it. I mean, we basically did half of his health in this turn. That's pretty ridiculous. Alright. Should I use the active skill? 281k defense? Yeah, we have an item active. You know what I'm gonna... No, we'll leave the active skill for later. Well, no, I'm gonna use it now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the trick where if you use the active skill... This is something I actually haven't explained yet in the video. If you use the active skill in the last slot, that is going to activate the second portion of this passive, which is launches an additional super attack and a high chance of evading enemy attack as a third attacker in a turn. So if you launch an attack, the active skill, in that third slot, and then for example, we move him over back to the first slot, that is then going to activate the first part of his passive, which is Ki plus 5, launches an additional attack, plus an additional attack and deals plus 7% for each attack, blah, 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 blah. So if we active skill in the third slot, then we bring him over to the first slot and collect orbs normally, his entire passive is going to be activated regardless of the position he's in, as long as he's in the first 2 slots when attacking normally. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can make use of this. This is a very rare thing to be able to do, only because there are a very limited amount of bosses in the game that can actually survive an active skill from this guy being in the third slot. But keep in mind that using this active skill in the third slot is going to remove the super effectiveness of it. So this active skill right here is not going to be super effective against all types. It could still crit, but it's not going to be super effective against all types. Yeah, so it's not super effective against all types. So he has a bunch of HP left. So basically what we're doing here is we're attacking like this normally, and now Gogeta is going to do 2 guaranteed super attacks, 1 guaranteed normal, and then he's going to have a chance to do another super attack after that from the hidden potential system. So there is pretty much no way this Goku survives unless he decides to dodge a lot of these attacks. And finally, we also have the high chance to dodge. So let's see what we got going on here. This is going to be pretty interesting. Dodge, yep, there it is. There's another dodge. Okay. 5 million. All right, we're starting at 5 million. Fair enough. His defense is probably somewhere around 400k, by the way. There's additional super attack, and it connects, so that's probably all we're going to see here, because he's going to be dead after this. Okay, well, that's, yeah, things get pretty ridiculous when you get that combo going there. Alright, so moving on to this guy, UI Int Goku. We probably have to use an item. We're going to go ahead and use an Icarus. You know, I feel tempted to use 2 Icaruses. Just because of Vegito. If Vegito gets super, he's going to take like 400k. With 1 Icarus, it's probably enough. He's going to be stacking his defense on super attack. First of all, we're doing this for sure. And then we're going to do this. Do I need to use an item? I think just to be safe, I'll use 2 Icaruses, but I don't think we necessarily had to. Only if we get very unlucky, we would have had to do that, but whatever. I'm not going to risk it. Alright, so we're at a 5.8 million attack stat. I think he's fully built up at this point. I might be wrong. Yeah, he's fully built up. His attack stat did increase there, so... Alright, so the friend Gogeta is now fully built up. Now I really want to get God Topo on this rotation, because I know he's fully built up now. I want to see what he can do with the 500 attack skill orb equipped as well. Alright, so Vegeta Blue getting a few super attacks here, raising his defense. And does he get super attacked right here? Let's see. Doesn't? He doesn't get super attacked. Okay, so we didn't need to use those items, but that's fine. The goal here is, let's see how much health he has left. Alright, the goal here, that's annoying, is I want, on the next rotation, I want to push him down below 50% so that I can do the active skill thing again this next turn with the friend Gogeta. So, God Topo, we have double Icarus, so we don't really have to worry about anything here. We'll get this, and then I'm actually going to get the super attack with God Topo because I want to get as much damage in as possible to push him down below the threshold. Damn it, he dodged. Get an additional super. Additional super. No. What if we get like double crits from Blue Kaioken here? Would that be enough? What's he at? 2.4? Probably not. Nah, no way. Damn it. Alright, it'll have to be next time. Well, at least we saw it once, right? That was cool. Okay, so moving into the next phase. Now our Icaruses have worn off. I might have to use a Whis. Just 2 super attacks by Topo. Thank you, Topo. Definitely the unit I wanted to get multiple supers with this turn. Okay. Oh, our defense is going to be very high here. So Gogeta. This is Gogeta's defense. Ready for this? Let's see. 187k. Alright, it's pretty good. Do we have to use an item? I'm just going to do this just in case. I think this is probably going to be the last item we have to use in this run. Let's go ahead and get these. So we have no offensive support here. It's only 17. We're actually not going to super with him. I kind of want Goku to dodge all of these attacks. Alright, 5.8. Of course he doesn't dodge this one. Really? Alright, thanks a lot, Goku. And then a 1.68. And then a 4.1. Dude. It's easily over a 10 million attack stat. Super effective against all types. Like, that's just super dumb. Like, he's dead next turn, right? There's no way he survives. Oh, yeah, he's dead next turn. Yeah, there's no way. Okay, Vegito. This rotation is pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright, is there a way to, like, avoid supering here at all? What if I did this? I can't avoid the super attack with this guy. He's gonna kill him, 100%. There's no way he doesn't kill him. I mean, we'll do this just so we can see if maybe he'll live, but I doubt it. Yeah, 3.2. Oh, he didn't dodge it. Come on. You're supposed to dodge everything, man. He lived. Dodge, 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 dodge. Damn it. Okay, well. Oh, he's alive still. No! Really? He connected with all those? Okay, think about how insane that is. I got one orb. I collected a single orb that turn, and that's what happened. And we have no offensive support on rotation here. And he just busted out like a 10 million attack, like a, not 10 million, it was like 8 or 9 million attack stat there. Super effective against all types. Okay. There's nothing in the game that could stand up to that. Like, actually isn't anything. Okay, so we're jumping into the unit evaluation here, and the only team I did not showcase Gogeta on was the Realm of Gods team, but I did show him off on that team on the 55% showcase, and I think we all know just how good he would be on there anyway. He would be insane. It's just really nothing else to talk about there. Realm of Gods is probably like a top 3 team in the game right now, and you could pretty much slide him on there. This guy's very good at being able to just go into teams and be good just no matter what the scenario is. So we're gonna go and take a look at what I sort of gave this guy point wise and all the scenario and all the buckets here. So the first one is offense, defense, short events, long events. If you guys aren't familiar with how I do this, usability is pretty much like the other category where that's like, okay, this guy can be used on a wide variety of teams with very little problems, just like filling different spots on teams, and links are pretty good, stuff like that. So that's usability. So for offense, I actually went ahead and I gave this guy, this might be a little bit surprising to people, I actually went ahead and gave him a 10 for offense. Even in base form, I feel like this guy can do really, really impressive damage, and we saw even in Super Battle Road, I had one turn, which was, I think it was actually off camera, where he performed 3 super attacks in Super Battle Road, and he literally almost just one-shot, like, I think it was like Android 17 or something. So, I mean, in that turn, he did like a 6 million attack stat on Super Battle Road, which is... honestly, that rivals like Spirit Bomb was Goku, like LR Rose Goku Black on Super Battle Road. And then obviously once he starts getting built up, once he transforms, he starts to do crazy, crazy things. We just saw against the Legendary Goku event, I got one orb. I got one orb. And he put out like an 8 million attack stat, super effective against all types. So, I don't know. That's a 10 in my book. So defense, I gave him an 8.5. Now the reason behind this is because I feel like early on, pre-transformation, obviously he has the option to be in slot 3, where he gets the high chance to dodge, so that's good. But he definitely isn't like a turn 1 monster that you can just put on the rotation and he's just going to be okay no matter what. Even transformed, I mean, he starts out the transformed state, I think he has something like 100k, maybe a little bit less than that. Which, for a Rainbow LR, it's really not the best, but obviously he does get defense when he supers, which is good. I think an 8.5 is fair for defense. 8.5 is still a good score. It's not like a 7 or a 6. An 8.5 means that he's good enough defensively for you can eventually put him in like the first slot and be relatively confident that he's going to be okay. But like turn 1 Super Battle Road, you're not going to be able to rely on him with just, you know, putting him anywhere and not having to use an item and stuff like that. But I think people do overlook a lot of his usability as a floater, which I think a lot of the defense in here definitely comes into play with. So that's an 8.5, and in shorter events, I also gave him an 8.5. Like I was just saying, if he doesn't get lucky with additional super attacks, his offense really isn't super impressive, and certainly if you don't put him in the 3rd slot, his defense cannot be, like, it's really not the best. Like, he has like 60-70k defense as a Rainbow LR in like the 1st or 2nd slot. It's really not the best, and his super attacks don't raise defense in base form, so, you know, it's tough. The transformation you're going to see for like 1 turn maximum in Super Battle Road, and same thing with Dokkan events. You're really not going to see the transformation that much, so in terms of him clearing Dokkan events fast, it's really not that type of unit. So I went ahead and gave him an 8.5. I still think he's pretty good for Super Battle Road. Again, the 50% chance to dodge in the 3rd slot is pretty clutch, which means that you're able to pretty much just lock down, well, not lock down, but have a pretty confidently defensive unit there while you have the main rotation going on. So I don't know, I think he's pretty good in Super Battle Road still. Long events, pretty obvious, I guess. If anybody deserves a 10 for long events, this guy definitely does. I think if I was going to give this guy, if I was going to give a unit like a 10 plus in a certain category, this guy would definitely get it in long events, because literally we just saw against Legendary Goku event, this guy was literally just decimating him the whole time. So yeah, defensively maybe he wasn't the best. He had, I don't know, at the end of the fight he had like 190k defense fully built up, which is really good. So it does take a little bit of time to get to that state, but once he's super attacking in that state, like fully built up and everything, he's gonna have like a 200 and something thousand defense stat, so it's definitely sufficient. So long events, just absolutely insane. Usability, I gave him a 9. I think it's a fair score. Take a look at his categories. He has 6 categories, and his links are really, really good. And you can pretty much take him and throw him into any of the categories that he's on, and he'll be really, really good on any of those categories. He doesn't even really need a linking partner, because as we saw, he does get 3 key in base form when he attacks, which means that he doesn't need to get that many key spheres, just 3 to super instantly. And once he's transformed, I mean, he's instantly super attacking. As long as you're on a 3 key leader skill, he's going to be instantly super attacking, because he gets 5 key per key sphere. So key is not going to be an issue with this guy. So usability, I think, is good at a 9. The reason why it's not higher than a 9 is because there are obviously way more units that have more categories than this guy. LR Gohan is like 13. A lot of units have 9, 8, 7. So I don't know. This guy definitely fits on really good teams. Realm of Gods, obviously. Fusion is an okay team. It's sort of fallen off a little bit. Last Resort, or I guess we're calling it Final Trump Card now. Really, really good team. I don't know. I feel like Movie Heroes is still really good. So a lot of really, really good teams. So in total here, I am going to give him a total unit score of 46 out of 50. Very, very high score. Again, I think if I was going to potentially give a unit a 10 plus in a category, or even like an 11 or something, I would definitely give it to this guy in long events, because like he can't be matched. Once you have that turn where you're using the active skill in turn 3 in the 3rd slot, then you're going into the 1st slot. You're doing 2 guaranteed supers, you're doing a guaranteed normal, then you're getting the potential system extra super attack, you're doing like a 16 million attack stat, super effective against all types. Nothing is living that. Like, it's just not possible. So, I don't know. This guy is clearly designed, so is Vegito, to be used in long events, and that's very obviously where they all shine, where they both shine super, super brightly. So that's my evaluation for this unit. Let's go ahead and jump back into the game real quick, and we'll go ahead and wrap up the showcase. Okay, so here we go. This was Blue Gogeta's showcase. I don't think there was a single part in this showcase where I felt like, you know what, this guy's really not that good, whatever. No, I didn't feel like that way at all. Even during like Dokkan events. Now, obviously, this guy's not designed to be like just smashing Dokkan events left and right. Same thing for Super Battle Road. This guy's not designed to, like, you know, transform and build up fully and then just like active skill people down in Super Battle Road. That's not what this unit's meant to do. But if we take a look at it as a passive, I actually think that last portion, they definitely added that on for Super Battle Road. So The fact that he does have the high chance to dodge the third dagger in a turn, I mean, I like that a lot. If he didn't have that, I think he would be significantly worse in Super Battle Road because it gives him less options. This is what I mean when I say like someone like the Easy A Super Saiyan 3 Broly is a little bit boring because he's so one-dimensional and he only wants to be doing one thing. Collect orbs, do damage. That's it. But this guy, the reason why this guy's interesting is because depending on where he's on, depending what slot he's in on the rotation, he can be fulfilling different roles. So let's say you want a unit that can defend decently well and you don't have a chance to dodge attacks, put him in the third slot. And most of the time, that's what you want to do in Super Battle Road. So definitely a unit that you don't want to be sleeping on for Super Battle Road. But then you start talking about him, you know, in Infinite Dragon Ball history, in the Legendary Goku event, fully building up his passive, transforming, doing his active skill. Like now we're talking about like just absolute broken, OP, stupid levels of just insanity from this guy. I mean, constant 5 million attack stats, then additional super attacking for 5 million, then doing a normal attack. Like it's all, and they're all super effective against all types. It's just, it gets to a point where it's just silly. Like he doesn't need to be that stupidly broken in those long events, but they did it because he's Gogeta, right? So that's going to be my showcase on this unit. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys all in the next one.